Hiya, Cosmic Cat here. Welcome to the channel. Let's get right into our affirmations for the inner child on November 21st. Wow, we are so close to the end of the year. If you are feeling tension or if you are feeling unable to... Oh, it's interesting. We had rest yesterday and man, the sleep for the new moon. Did you struggle with that? I know I did. Maybe not so much as a struggle, but waking up throughout the night. Are you feeling guided by the moon? Okay. Today is the final day for Scorpio. Tomorrow we move into Sagittarius. So November 21st, if it is your birthday today, I'd encourage you to check out the birthday reading. How is your inner child doing? Have we tapped into him or her? Place your hand on your upper abdomen. You can do that with me now. Breathe into that spot. Feel your body, your tummy expand when you breathe in that white cleansing light into it. And then feel and see it go dissipate and take with it anything that you are ready to release in that space. Our solar plexus, that is the spot that you are working with. So if yellow is a color you struggle with, releasing the struggle with yellow, release that block. Breathe in, I enjoy the color yellow. Breathe out, the color yellow humbles me. Breathe out, the color yellow. Breathe out, lack. So when you breathe in, you're inhaling the new moon. When you breathe out, you're exhaling the full moon, if you would like to look at it that way. That's a new perspective spin that just came into mind. So feel free to use it however you would like, but feel your inner child. Say hello and start to communicate with yourself, okay? November 21st is about confidence. I can do things for myself. When I was about 3 years old, I had already learned to get others to do things for me by being weak and helpless. If I just whined and sniffled long enough, someone would get my toy for me, bring me a cookie, or lift me up or carry me wherever I wanted to go. Even after I'd grown up, this dependent behavior still worked really well. When things went wrong, I cried to get someone's sympathy and assistance instead of learning to solve my own problems. After years of this, I came to believe that I really was helpless. Today I will teach the 3-year-old within me to use her own strength. Instead of crying and complaining when things don't go my way, I'll try to find out what's wrong and explore ways to make it right. I can do things for myself. Say this with me. I can do things for myself. Yes, if you are struggling in the overprotectiveness or overbearing of a parent, the ideal of playing a victim, not having confidence. Confidence literally is your inner child, your power, your courage and ability to speak, to stand up and defend yourself. You know, instead of manipulating others to do something for you or whining or crying, why not try to go for it first yourself? What's going to happen, what I'm receiving some information as a download is, what's going to happen is you're going to, this is going to start to happen again for you in your life somewhere, whether this is at work or at home or a new acquaintance, wherever this is, maybe in your community. You're going to initially want to do what you've always done, your habits of being a victim, but you're going to stop and be aware of this energy and really shining the light on it, being aware of it in the moment and catching it is what's going to be your ultimate transition, the ultimate truth that comes into fruition for you. You're going to then understand you can do things for yourself. and know what this means, not taking it out of context that you have to do everything by yourself. That's not accurate or truth, because we all need something or someone to live day to day. We need gas in our vehicle to get to and fro places. We need a vehicle in most places. If you don't need a vehicle, there's some type of transformation. If your body is your transportation, then we must make sure our legs are healthy, we're eating healthy, and that we can have the energy to walk to and fro from places. Bike, same with the bike, have to be very fit and or allow and accommodate the time needed in order to get to a place. So there is always something or someone that is assisting you in your day-to-day life. So yes, you can do things for yourself, and doing things for yourself is very rewarding. If you haven't ever done, if you've always been codependent on someone else for confidence, for security, for love, then this is an ample opportunity for you to make that huge transition. I would encourage this while we are still in the new moon energy. And let's see. Let's put this over here. So let's see what we have, what Spirit has for us in regards to Spirit. What do you have for those souls watching today regarding your inner child's confidence? What can help them? The snake and fern, starting over. I mean, we can't make this stuff up. Look at this. This is also the number 34. If you are 34 years old, please check out the birthday reading today. If you are trying to let things go, if you've really embodied the year number 9 of letting go of 2025, please know that this is for you. This is showing that how you can build your confidence is letting go of the old patterns and programmed ways that you were taught as a child. The 8-year-old you that is holding on, that has been holding on for infinity to a way that perhaps isn't a way that you'd really like to live. It is the year of the serpent this year. Now, this is a general timeless reading, so please know that if you're not watching this at this time in the year, that the energy is still present for you. It's imperative for you to be open-minded, and I believe most of you watching here are definitely. Because when it comes to the inner child, it's a space that's very vulnerable. So to even speak about it out loud is uncomfortable for some. So if this is speaking volumes to you, you are asked to start over with this. Start over with that energy. I'm really feeling more, because Scorpio season is still here. We are about to move and transition into Sagittarius. But it feels, this card is telling me that you understand exactly what are you meant to start over with. Is this a clean slate of your entire life? Have you completely moved away from the environment you've always known? Have you been on a ceremony, a retreat, maybe? All right, Spirit, what can you tell us more about this? There's this confidence of doing things for yourself. This is what happened. Someone did have to travel to help gain a different perspective, see diversity, and understand yourself more, get to know yourself. Because sometimes it's important, sometimes depending on the individual, that individual may or may not be able to transform in that environment. And it's especially difficult if you're on a spiritual awakening path, new to it at that, and you have a lot of dense energy around you. That's very, very difficult. It's not impossible to still make progress and also at the same time, not just progress within your own life, but also progress within others. But ultimately, the first space is you having solitude and you starting over. This isn't you starting over with others, okay? Release the codependency. So start over without being dependent on others, without being okay, and a message just came through, without allowing others to manipulate you. So this does work both ways. Perhaps, you have found someone else that resembles your parent, and you whine or throw a fit or pout or cry just as your 3-year-old self would in order to gain something. So stopping that, understanding in order to make the change, you may actually need a break for a while from this person. It doesn't mean that it would be forever. It just means that sometimes in order to find yourself, you must seek yourself, by yourself. There is a song, there is a highway, a simple highway, a road that's only meant for you to walk alone, for you alone. That's a Grateful Dead song. No simple highway, but it is for you, for your footsteps alone. So take ownership and breathe. They're saying breathe. It's okay. You have this. Confidence is within you and within your inner child. You will find this confidence within him or her, within your womb. Yesterday was really big about the womb energy, if you'd like to check that reading out as well. And Gaia is really stepping up into everyone's life at this time to help. Look at that, High Priestess. Yeah, wow. The veil has been lifted. You are on a spiritual awakening path, and this reading is allowing you to understand that you can release guilt and shame. Just because they or the world says it so, or culture says it so, doesn't mean that it is for you. Okay? Trust yourself, your process, what you're experiencing. The High Priestess energy, balancing of that yin-yang, the feminine and masculine, guided by the moon, and we just had the new moon. You're being asked to surrender to what Spirit has been coming to you with and offering you. They can help you release. They can help you start over. They're wanting to help you start over, and they are. Do you see this? Do you feel that feminine energy of wisdom coming into your world? This is going to really transform your confidence and help you to feel more confident within. Balanced and ready to walk through the gate, the door, the portal. They won't ever send you through a portal unless you're ready. And you are at the threshold of this creative, fiery energy. This is you going after your confidence. Look at how confident you are. You're confidently walking. You're confidently standing and holding yourself in a way that shows the High Priestess energy is around, is with you. And you are going to remove the victim role. You're going to release the codependency. You understand this affects more than just you. That's why we have two people here. This is also implying you may actually walk away from someone in order to help your state, which I did already state earlier that, if you are on your new spiritual journey path and awakening, the veil has been lifted and now you see with new eyes. Your third eye is expanded and your intuition is heightened. This shows you've caged yourself, but you had a little help. You're standing in the water. And now both of you are going to start a journey, your own individual journey, but still get together for ceremonies, maybe sign up for a cacao ceremony or plant medicine, maybe ecstatic dancing, somatic exercising, Reiki sessions, tarot readings. You're going to start to, there's going to be a decision that will have to be made in the end. It's not happening right now, but in the end, this Eight of Swords is you breaking free from the cage you've put yourself in, from the lack of confidence. You're breaking yourself free from being weak and helpless. No more whining or sniffling. And you understand that sometimes this is what the other person is seeking too, because it helps them feel needed or good. And also this could have something to do with the similarity, you both reflecting each other's upbringing, your childhood experiences. This is the interplay of how it's all woven together. And so it does look like there's first going to be this cleansing energy come through that's going to wipe out this Eight of Swords and the blockages that you have. And these are very much a part of each other. And this is energy that is going to slowly be transformed to build your confidence. The High Priestess brings confidence in. Shiva is coming in as well. And this is going to prepare you as soon as these swords are as soon as you drop this and let this go. A whole new life. Let's see what happens. First, you gain your confidence, and then you're able to have the willpower. Have the willpower that you need in order to manage your own emotions, manage your life, know when you really truly need to ask for help and simply ask for it instead of manipulation, mind games, playing helpless. And this is definitely not guilt or shame. This is just the way things were. This is how you were taught. It is. It just is. The world and the moon. And this is how powerful you are. What are you feeling by looking at this? I see you standing here, so powerful, embraced in that High Priestess energy, touching the moon, showing that you have gained your emotional maturity. You have came to an understanding of how to interact with the world, and understanding really the connection between it all. The sun's here too. The sun, moon, and the world. 3. Remember in the beginning we said holy fire, holy trinity. That's what I saw in the crystal ball. Yeah. That is the message I have for you today. Share in the comments below where you're at with this energy and what you're feeling, where you're feeling now. it's I mean, it just shows that, I mean, this is how life is. Life can be very dark at times, especially in the mystic, mystery, um, brave side of Scorpio, yet also can be very creative, bright, and sparking, igniting that confidence within you. But it is all a journey. It is all a journey. Did you go through that portal? Share in the comments below what you're working with, if you're working with someone else. Also, if you are trying to help another person that you've seen a reflection in that's experiencing the same thing, if you're new to this, Spirit does not want you to do that because it's important for you, and you will discover some things on your own regarding this energy, but you can call up on the High Priestess to help you with answer any questions that you may have regarding it. Make sure that you are balancing your love for yourself, because that's something that's necessary as well. And be determined, okay? You have got this. Remember, you can do things for yourself. Have confidence in who you are. That's the message I have. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.